Welcome to the Garnet B. Rickard Recreation Complex. We're going to have back-to-back games. First the under 15 AA, and then we'll have the under 18 AA after that, and both teams are playing Belleville. Hicks will be in goal for Belleville, and Alan Mundy is in goal for your Clarington Toros. Up through center for Vespa. Trying to get around the checker there of Colehausen from their own end. The drop pass is going to get ticked away there. And right on goal, there's a shot that goes wide, and Belleville trying to throw that up in front. Both teams nearing the end of their regular season schedule before they make their run in the playoffs. Ethan Legg with a lead pass. Got it up there, up over the line. Looking for the first shot on net. That's going to ring in wide. Sounded like the post in behind Hicks. Around the boards it goes here for Belleville. Slapping around. Got kept in there from the line by Colehausen. Coming around the other side now. It's an opportunity to tip this one away. Hay was over here to try and get to it. Coming back in the zone there was Tashla as well. Evan Hay tried to keep that puck in from the line, but here comes an opportunity now for Belleville to try and get around the checker of Jackson Broadhagen from behind the goal. He takes him into the boards and behind the net. Another opportunity here to try and get it out of their own end is back in behind the goal. Shaw trying to get it out of his own end. Got it up through center. Tipped by Tasla and out. That gets an opportunity here. Getting up there with Noah Kay. Tasla shot. And just may have caught the glove hand there of Hicks and stays out. Kept in here from the line of shot. Right to the front of the goal. It's going to miss the net. Still loose here on the right side now. Back to the line again for Shaw, who can't keep that in. Big hit there from center. As that was a big hit there from center ice. And dumped right back into the Belleville end. Getting around the checker and pushing it deep back in behind the Toros goal now. And that is McMurray trying to do the damage in behind the net. As I get this one away, Logan McMurray gets a pass up here for Griffin, who brings it in. Griffin isn't going to be able to shoot that one to the net. Going to get kept in here by the Toros Hill, who dumps that in. Belleville from their own end. That's going to go over the stick of McMurray and still get kept in here by Shaw, who dumps that deep. From behind the goal it goes. Trying to wrap this around the net. Gets taken away here by Belleville. Chipped up through center and going over here for Ethan Sickma. Sickma got it up. That leads to a chance now for Chase Whitlock. Whitlock shot. Stopped there by Hicks. Still loose there from the side and can't bury it. Here comes a chance now for Belleville. The pass is over here to the side and picked up here by Gallagher, who puts it behind the net. Coming around the other side now to cut that off was Parliament in behind the goal. Slapped on net. Still no shots on goal here for Mundy yet. Here's the lead pass for Ethan Legg, who returns the pass for Trace Whitlock. Whitlock trying to get to it, but it's going to go down for our first icing call. Flipped away here for Kay, out of his reach. Still loose here, trying to find the loose puck here. Tipping it out of his own end, trying to get that loose puck through center. Vespa trying to get to that loose puck, and back in his own end goes Kay after it. Really with a lead pass here for Vespa. From his own end goes Broadhagen after it. Coming off the boards here for Vespa, who tried to get that loose puck out of his own end. A lead pass is up here for Tashla again. As that's going to be Tashla dumping it back in the zone, right back into his own end. Hausen will dump it off the boards and dumped in there deep by Tashla, who again leaves that from behind his own net. Here comes a chance now to move it away. From up over his own line, going to take a shot. Stopped there by Mundy, who holds on to it. Face-off gets won by Belleville. Right there to the front of the net. Hard and off the boards, and that gets flipped out. Here comes a chance now for Shaw to try and make his way through. Shot on net. Left pad stop. No, it went through him. And that is going to do it to make it 1-0 in favor of the Toros. Face-off gets won there by Belleville. He'll take this back in his own end with a lead pass. Knocked down there by Sigma, who tried to put it back in. Justin Shaw picks up the goal here for Toros. Here comes a chance now. And there's a shot. Just missed over the blocker hand and gets kept in. There's a shot on net that's getting blocked on the way through. Sigma trying to find that loose puck. It's back in behind the goal again. From behind their own goal now. It's right behind the net. Backhand. Just high and wide and over the glove hand. Still loose and tried to get it up. Get it up there for Whitlock, who can't get to the loose puck now. Leg's going to dump it in behind the net. Here comes a shot. That goes wide. Bouncing in front. Steered aside by Mundy. Willis will put it in behind the net. Here comes a chance now for Tastula. He'll make his way through and up over the line with some nice moves. Scores! Tastula finishes off a nice move around the defenseman and then beats Hicks. And it's 2 quick goals to lead now 2-0. Face-off is won here by Belleville. Lead pass is up through center. Shaw going back after it against Vespa. Send to the side for Bradhagen, and the pass gets picked off. Here comes Bradhagen again to try and win this battle. Slapped around the boards here for a chance to tip it out against Tastula. Here comes Kay up through center to bring it in. He comes up over the line with a backhand pass for the front of the net. Right to the front of the goal. And they score. I believe that was Kay who got his last stick on that. It snapped it past Hicks. And now it's 3-0. Well, it wasn't Kay, it was actually Hay who was leading the charge down the bench. So the goal goes to Evan Hay to make it now 3-0. Gotta wonder how long Hicks is gonna last in the Belleville goal, as that's 3 quick goals here for the Toros. From their own end, hard around, over the stick of Sigma and down the ice. Back into the corner it goes again for Hill. Back in behind the net it goes again. Trying to get it around Sigma now. From behind the net, he's going to work with this loose puck and set it back to the line. Here comes a chance now. Shot through the screen. Just wide. Trying to jam it in from the side. Tipped off the boards and kept in here by Reitzel, who can't get to it. Tipping it out. Here comes a chance now for Shaw, who brings it in. Shaw, shot. Stopped there again by Hill, who will hold on to it. Whitlock is going to take this draw now off to the right of the Belleville end. Trying to win it off of here for Whitlock, who can't get to it. A lead pass is knocked down here by Bradhagen. And now for number 19, who brings it in offside. It's going to be Whitlock again who's going to take this draw. And now he gets booted out of it. And another opportunity to take it there for Belleville gets lost. Here comes a chance to tip it in. All the way back into the corner now for Colehausen. Hausen will chip it back to the line. It comes over to the other side. Trying to find that loose puck again was Leg, who couldn't tip it out. Big hit into the corner there by Hausen, who tried to get to it. From their own end, from behind the goal, trying to stick to it. Right in front of the net. And there's a shot from the line, way in over the mark. And still loose here from the side. Picked up here now by Chase Whitlock. Whitlock to the other side, tried to tip it out. It's over here to the other side as they try and push it in. Bradhagen tried to make his way through. From his own end, he tried to bring it up. Knocked down here by Upton. And a lead pass is up there for Leg, tipped away. Shaw coming after here, gets around him. Shot is fanned on, and it's an easy cover up there for Alan Mundy. Vespa, shot, plucked away there by Mundy into the corner. Okay. Tried to win his battle over here on the other side. Kay's digging away at it to try and dig that puck out of that corner. Slapped around the boards here for Tassel over his stick. And kept in here from the blue line now. Here comes a shot. Through screen right there. A big stop there by Mundy with a left pad save from the left side of the net. Trying to tip this away through center with Kay, who can't get to it. From the side, it's a lead pass to try and get through right at the line to try and make his way in. Big hit there by Evan Hay as he's going to hold it up. Face-off is up here through center for Shaw, taken away. Tipped up in the zone. Here comes the chance for Vespa shot. Steered off to the left. It comes back out in front, but they can't jam it in. From behind the goal now. Coming around the other side. Here comes a chance to try and get it out. Vespa from behind the net. He tried to set it up in front. Taken away by Shaw. And not out of the zone. A right pad save there by Mundy. Around the corner to try and get it out. Kept in here by Belleville as they'll send that one up and out of play. Face-off is off to the right. Here comes a shot. It goes right in front of the net. Here comes a chance now. Kept in by Belleville. It's put in behind the net. Here comes a chance now with an opportunity to throw it up in front against Hill. From behind the net again. Flipped out. Not out of the zone. Here comes a chance now. Ethan Lago will bring it in. Right in front of the net. It goes off to the side. Taken away by Belleville. A huge hit on the other end. Trying to backhand it in. It was over the stick and now cleared away. Still loose here trying to find it. He's from center and he brings it in. Coming up over the line. It's an opportunity for Brock Gardner to get it out of his own end. And couldn't get it out. Kept in again by Belleville. A shot on net. It's off to the side here for a chance for Hill to try and clear, and he'll send it down the ice. From their own end, here's a chance, a lead pass. Knocked down, and here comes a chance for Shaw to move it in. Tipped out by Brad Hagan. Brad Hagan takes it from behind the net. Here comes a chance to get it out. Tashla could not do so. Another chance to tip it out there against Simmons. Turnaround shot is in wide. Bounces out in front and can't handle it. Right in front again here for Tassler to come away with it. Well, Tassler through center, tries to bring it in. He'll sweep it in the zone as he tried to shoot it. He drops it off for the shot. Nice stop there by Hicks with a left pad save. Around the boards, tried to get kept in there by Brad Hagan and couldn't keep it in. They'll do this from the side to try and make his way through. There was Brad Hagan a shot and a right pad save. It's going to be Logan McMurray who's going to get kicked out of the draw. Right back in behind the net. From behind the goal. It's in behind the goal to try and sweep it out here for Shaw. Backhand to the front of the net, taken away by Belleville. Slap back into the zone from behind the net. Hicks is going to stop it in behind the goal now. Trying to fire it away. They move it up through center. It's a lead pass. It's over the stick. And not enough to go for icing. Slapped around the boards here. That's over the stick as Foster couldn't get to it. Right back into the Toros end. It'll get stopped by Mundy behind the net. Hill will be behind the goal. Coming around here for Shaw to try and tip it out. Right back into the corner comes Hill after it. Sigma against Vespa to try and win that battle. It'll get taken away here and skated out through center by Logan McMurray and a pass. Here comes Griffin to lead it in with a shot. Way over the mark on the right-hand side, and we'll get a whistle. Here comes a chance to move it in. Leg. Dumped it in on goal, just over the glove hand of Hicks. From behind the net now. Gets kept in here. Belleville will get the opportunity to clear it out as Leg is over here to the other side. Up here through center, they're trying to push it over. And it's Brock Gardner who tried to move it in. Knocked down through center. Here comes Belleville up over the line. It's going to be a turnover and tipped away here for Whitlock along with Ethan Legg. Legg along with Whitlock, and the pass was in his feet area. Drop pass, shot, left pad save again there by Hicks. And now it goes back to the line, trying to keep it in there was Upton. From behind him was Kohlhausen. From behind the net, it's back in behind the goal. Tashula moves it past his man as he tried to beat Hay to the loose puck. It's right in front of the goal. Tipped to the net and taken away. From out of their own end. Tripped up and they got an opportunity to dump it in. From their own end with a lead pass. It comes up through center for Noah Kay. Kay is bringing this up over the line. Shot on net. Whistled over the left of the goal as they try and get this in. Okay, tried to put it in. We heard the announcement of the last minute of play here in period number 1. Tasla trying to stick to his man there. Gets tangled up. And that is going to be our first penalty as Tasla got hooked. And it'll be a Toros power play with a 3-0 lead. Sigma tried to keep that in, and he will. He's in Sigma's shot, caught there by Hicks. Trying to win that draw there was Whitlock. Gets it back to the line again. Sigma, he's not going to be able to shoot it through a screen, so he pushes it off to the side. It goes back in behind the net again. Walking out from the left side, he can't jam it in. Shot to the net is wide as he gets knocked down. Kept in here from the line by Sigma, who tried to push it off to the right side. Sigma couldn't hold it in as it gets slapped past him. Back in behind the net it goes again for Mundy, who leaves it behind the goal, and that does it for period number 1. Here comes a chance to win that draw. Pushing it back in the zone. Here comes a chance now with a pass for Griffin out of his reach as he tried to tip it in. He'll put it in past Davis from behind the net. Around the boards here, tries to go back to the line for Griffin. Griffin puts it in behind as he tries to walk it out. Logan McMurray fired it in wide. Trying to get to that loose puck now on the side. Back in behind the goal. Broadhagen was sneaking in, now moves it back to the line. Back here for Broadhagen now. He'll return it for McMurray, walks it out, shot! And this one will also go over the mark. Murray 0 for 2 trying to hit the net there. From behind the right side. Trying to dig it out of some corner as Griffin was in there as well to help out. Back here to the blue line now. Here comes a shot on net. And it goes in! Off the post and in for Braden Fair. A shot from the line makes its way through to make it 4-0. Face-off gets one here by Belleville as they try and dump it in. Nice move there by Reitzel as he moves it back to the line. That late pass is going over the stick there and all the way down the ice for icing. Whitlock's going to take the draw now off to the right of Hicks. It's a scramble draw and trying to help it. There was Whitlock taken away here by Belleville. He's getting his way around the line and pushes it off to the corner. Back here to the blue line again here for the Bulls. That shot goes wide past Mundy. In behind the net, taken away and trying to get it out of his own end with Sigma. He got it over there for Legg as they move it away out of their own end. Here comes a chance on a 2-on-1. Gardner's going as well, but kept to himself and fires it past Hicks. Now to make it 5-0. Face-off will be here from center now. Wins that draw. Here comes a chance now to dump it in. As that's Van Volsen dumping it in behind the goal now. It's back into the left corner. Trying to get it out of his own end as they skate away with it. He skates up through center and tried to make his way in. Got Noah Kay going to the front as the pass for Evan Hay was broken up, and Tashla now gets it. Tashla tries to throw it up in front. It's a 5-0 now. Toros lead. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Still more here coming in on that redirection and wide. Hard around the boards and kept in by Hill from the line, now taken away. Here comes a chance now for Belleville as they come up over the line. Not going to be able to shoot one to the front of the net, so it comes off to the left end. Noah Kay from behind the goal. Tip it back there for Hill. Hill with a lead pass, trying to get it around Rolls. Rolls is a knockdown from center by Tastela as he dumps it in. Flipped out. That's over there at the bench area, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off won by Belleville as they try and dump it in. Trying to get around the defender is Bradhagen now. Bradhagen will slap it around the boards. Gets cut off here on the right end. Taken away here by Belleville. Good job to try and tip it out. Here comes a chance. Racing after the puck now, and it's Bradhagen who wins the race. Walking out. Backhand right to the front of the net, and that's going to go in wide, but we're getting a Toros penalty and a Belleville power play. Face-off now is off to the right of the goal. 1. The penalty went to Shaw. He'll serve 2 minutes or less. Off to the corner now. Ben Shaw is the one that gets the penalty. 2 minutes for tripping. Short-handed opportunity here for the Toros, coming out for Brock Gardner, who sweeps it away. Gardner sweeps it back all the way into the corner, and it gets left by Hicks, who comes out to play it around the net. Knocked down here by Brock Gardner from center. Putting it right back in behind the Belleville net now. He'll take it from behind his own goal. And he'll try and start it out. Nice move around one as Rolls tries to bring it in. Still with that loose puck is Rolls as he comes up over the line. Rolls throws it out of front. On a tip, it gets stopped by Bundy on the redirection. Right to the front of the net again. It's in the slot area, but can't get buried. Taken away by the Toros, and away they go. On this rolling puck, short-handed. Shot! Scores! For Noah Kay, a short-handed goal. Firing it on the right side past Hicks. And it's a 6-0 game. Andrus is going to win this draw. One here by the Toros as they dump it in. Back into the corner. Left there by Hicks, who leaves it behind the goal. From their own end, he's going to start it out. He's trying to get around the defender of Noah Kay. Off the boards, it goes over the stick of Davis and back into their own end. From behind the goal goes Noah Kay to come after it. Kay is going to follow it and take a hit. In behind the goal now. Taken away by Belleville as they lead it out. Still loose there from the side as they try to get it up there for Evan Hay. So, off to the corner they go. Right in front, and an opportunity there is going to be held on to by Mundy. Face-off is won by Belleville. Shot on net. Stopped there by Mundy again. Still loose here from the side. Taken away and dumped right back down the ice. Hicks is going to stop this from his own end and steer it off to the right. Trying to keep it in there was a chance to try and dump it in. Right back in behind the goal. Hicks is coming out here to play it. From behind his own net. Here comes a chance to throw it up in front. Taken away here by Belleville. Big hit there by Griffin. As they try and bring it in. Dump back into the corner. Griffin tried to get to that loose puck now. Along with Smith. Good job here by Shaw, who tried to keep it in against McMurray. Logan McMurray tried to win that battle as it's in behind the net for Smith. Tripped around the side, kept in by Fair, who's sending one to the net. Left pad stopped there by Hicks as it's off to behind the goal, trying to set it up in front. Harder on the boards and out. Knocked down here by the Toros and dumped right back in. From behind the goal, it's an opportunity for Shaw to try and get it. Here comes a chance now for Lightfoot to send that down the ice with a heavy pass up through center behind the goal it goes. Kept in here by Smith as Belleville was off on their change. Catching up right to the center of the ice and can't shoot it. As he was taken down, that's going to be a Toros penalty and a second straight power play for Belleville. Trying to slap this from out of his own end. Here comes a chance. It's in his own zone there for Evan Hay. Found and dumped down the ice. Hicks is coming out here to play it. From behind his own goal, trying to get around the defender there was Rolls. Rolls comes up over the line to try and bring it in. He'll try and drop it off there to the side. Instead, it comes over to the left end. In behind the net here goes a chance to try and set it up in front against Evan Hay. Here's a shot. Stopped there by Mundy, who's going to hold on to it. Face-off is off to the left of the end. That's Cole Housen trying to get it out of his own zone. Back here to the line. The shot is hitting his stick and going off to the corner. From behind the net, trying to set it up back to the line again. He'll scoop it up, but can't find the loose puck, and still trying to find it here from center. He'll bring it up over the line for an opportunity to get around Foster now. Good job, but he's going to get hit into the board. Taken away here by Belleville, as Shaw's going to try and stick to him. Up over the line to get around Shaw. Here's a shot, blockered off to the right by Alan Mundy. From behind the goal again. Kept in the air from the line. He gets pushed off to the left side and swept out of the zone. Here comes a chance. From behind the goal now. Cleared out and right here through center. Over the stick. Trying to catch up to it there to the other side was Logan McMurray. From behind their own net, he starts it out. He'll try and get around his defender and lead it in for Rolls, who's going to lose it at center ice. Rolls is coming in with a shot. It goes over the mark, trying to get it out of his own end. Kept in by Belleville. Off to the left side, trying to push it behind the net. He throws it in front, and they score on a one-timer from the slot area. So the penalty to Brad Hagan proves to be costly at that time, but the Toros still have a 6-1 lead. Andrus is going to take this draw now. He's going to win it for Davis, who tried to put it in. Up over the line goes Sickma to try and keep it in the zone. Behind the goal goes Brock Gardner, who's going to take his man down on the right side in the corner, trying to get this out. It's a flip pass through center ice, and it goes right tape to tape for Brock Gardner. Gardner brings it in. Gardner's pass is out of the reach as Whitlock couldn't go to the backhand. Around the boards it goes. Sickma's going to try and hold it in as he takes a hit here in front of us. Over the stick of Gardner as he tried to get that. Lead pass is going to get tipped, stay on the ice surface. Whitlock tried to dig it free. Trace Whitlock was over there along with Fair to try and get to it, but here comes Belleville to bring it in. Good job there to stick to him. Lead pass by leg. It's tape to tape for Whitlock, who tries to make his way in. It's a rolling puck on the other end for Gardner to take it away. Gardner loses it to Lightfoot, who gets an opportunity to clear. Got it up there for Smith to try and tip it out. Evan Hay comes in here to help out Braden Fair and try and hold it in the line. Lightfoot gets a hit. From their own end, it's going to get turned over here to Belleville. And they'll come up over the line to look for a shot. Instead, take it behind the goal, and he loses his footing. Hard around the boards here. They've also tried to get to the loose puck. Evan Hay, shot! Nice catch there by Hicks, who will hold on to it. Evan Hay is going to take this draw, win it back here for Noah Kay. Kay is going to push it behind the net to try and get it over here for Kay again. He'll push it behind the goal. Kay is trying to wait up in front again for Evan Hay. Hay from behind the net. Here comes a chance now for Tesla, as Hay's trying to get it again for Brad Hagan. Right in front, taken away by Belleville and out of the zone. From their own end. Coming after it there in his own zone is Upton from behind the net. It'll come around the side here for Tesla, who will tip it in behind the goal. From behind their own net. It's a broken up pass. Here comes a chance now with a shot to the front of the net and can't convert. Tipping it out, can't get to it. Tesla is going to get it free. Here comes Tashla, but he's going to lose it there at center. From his own end, there comes Vessa up over the line. The pass is broken up and over the stick. Logan McMurray back in his own end will pick that up and pushes off to the side for Brad Hagan. Around the boards to try and get it out. Here comes a chance now with a pass. It is going to be an opportunity over here to the other side for Shaw. Drop pass is broken up, and here comes a chance to bring it in. Shot to the front of the net is stopped by Mundy, but it still is from the side by Brad Hagan and not out of the zone. Right back in behind the net it goes again. From the side, he's going to try and clear it away and tip it out. Here comes a chance now for Reitzer, who brings it in. Reitzer is up over the line to try and set it up in front as it goes over the stick. Trying to get it there was Lightfoot. Tipped out of his own end and gets knocked down. From their own zone they come. He's going to try and find this puck at center, taken away by Brad Hagan in his own zone. Brad Hagan can't get it out of his own end. From behind the side, back to the line for Lightfoot. He'll push it over here to the other end. From that left side, tried to throw it up in front here for a pass. Trying to tip it out of his own zone. It's off on that right corner. Belleville trying to stuff it out in front by Lightfoot and couldn't shoot it. So Lightfoot gets it again back to the line. Can't shoot. They tend to pass again for Lightfoot. Was out of his reach. From the side, trying to win this battle from behind the goal. Right in front, taken away by the Toros and slapped out through center. Lightfoot will come over here to the side. Whitlock trying to go over here. Lightfoot will bring it in. Lightfoot's pass is broken up and swept away. Kept in again there by Belleville. But now here comes a chance back up the other way. And that was Brock Gardner. He can't get to it. It gets swept past Brad Hagan. From behind the net, trying to win this battle. He can't jam it in from the side as Gardner can't get to it. That shot goes in wide off the leg area. Here comes another shot right to the front of the net. Trying to get his man. What a stop there by Mundy as he was down. But he got his right pad up to make that big stop. Couple of huge saves here by Mundy. Definitely highlight reels. From behind their net. Around the boards it goes. Kept in here at the line. Trying to win it here against Parliament. As Andrus tried to dig it out. Still loose here from the side to try and dump it in. Whitlock has got that. Whitlock brings it in 2-on-1. The odds are against him, but he shoots it in wide. It's going to be a Belleville penalty this time. And it's going to come for interference. Face-off is off to the corner. McMurray will get it back here to the line. Pushing it off to the side. Going to look at front for Griffin. A shot that hit the crossbar in behind Hicks. But a perfect shot if it would have just landed in underneath the crossbar instead of hitting it. From behind the goal is Tashla. Behind the net for Griffin. Griffin's walking it out with a shot. Hitting a stick. Going up into the netting and out of play. Face-off again is off to the right and winning it against Belleville. Pushed off to the side. Whitlock waiting for one time. Stopped by Hicks as he came back across. Cleared out here through center. From their own end, it's broken up. Whitlock trying to get it here against Parliament. As Parliament puts it deep back in the zone, we're in the last minute of the second period before the two teams go off for intermission break. Here comes a chance to bring it in. He's all on his lonesome. And can't shoot though. Pushes it off to the left. Back here to the line. Going to look through a shot through a screen this time. And it's going to get blocked and swept away down the ice. That's going to be Mundy coming out here to play it. He'll drop it off to the side for Braden Fair. Fair keeping it from behind the net. He'll keep it back there as he'll drop it off. He'll skate it away through center and try and bring in a good moves. Here comes Tesla. Shot. Scores! Cole Tesla with his second goal of the game, snapping it on the far right side to make it now 7-1. Andrus is going to take this draw now, wins it. Here comes a chance now. Trying to flip it away. Brock Gardner trying to stick to his man. from behind the net, trying to flip it out, and that almost hit the referee. Here comes a chance to get it out from their own end. He tried to dump it in the zone, and there goes the buzzer to end period number 2. Another big period for the Toros. 3 in the first and 4 in the second. They'll take a 7-1 lead to go to period number 3. Here we go to kickoff period number 3. One more period to go for the under 15 AA Toros as they are winning this one quite handily, 7-1 over Belleville. Right now the score says 6-1 though. Here comes a chance now for Logan McMurray to lead off the third period. Off to the corner. Walking it out and going to get taken away by Belleville again as they clear it out of their own end. Here comes a chance to skate up through the center as he brings it in. That was a chance for Vespa, who lost it and gets sent down the ice. Back in their own end comes Belleville after that. Taken away here to the other side, and now it's Cole Housen. Housen's pass for Shaw. Got it in, and Shaw will dump it deep. Back into the corner goes Noah Kay after it now behind the net. Coming around the boards here with a backhand pass. Up through center, knocked down from his own zone by Shaw, who gets it away. Over here to the other side for Tassler. He's going to try and hustle after this loose puck, but it's too far ahead of him for icing. Andrus is going to take this draw now just off to the right of the Clinton end. Back to the line. Shot through screen. Stopped there by Mundy, and he'll hold on. Andrus is going to take this draw just off to the right of the goal. Slapped in around the net. Here comes a chance to clear it away, and it gets kept in by Belleville. Right back in behind the net again. Coming off to the side, along comes Cole Tassler. Had it swept away from him off his stick, as that's Tassler to try and put it in. Big hit there on the other side, and here comes a chance to move it out. Over the stick of Shaw, they tried to get up there for Evan Hay. From their own end, Tassler's going to make his way through. Getting up there with Kay with a pass. No Kay shot is stopped there by Hicks with a glove hand save. Face-off now is off to the left of the Belleville end. Trace Whitlock tried to win the battle. It's back in line. One-timer by Gardner up and wide. Out of the zone to try and pick that up. Here comes a chance now. He falls and picked up again here by Toros as they dump it deep, and that's going to be Hicks coming out of his own end to play it. From behind their own zone, he starts it out. Here comes a chance to get around Brock Gardner for an opportunity. Coming up in there was Rolls, who will have it swept away from him. Not out of the zone, gets kept in here by Belleville. Out of the zone there was Ethan Knight. Here comes a chance now for Chase Whitlock. Whitlock tried to make his way through and had it swept away off his stick. Here comes a chance now to bring it in here for Lightfoot. Lightfoot is off to the corner, trying to walk it out, drops it off to the line. Coming around the boards and cleared out, not out of the zone. Good job there by Belleville. Fair from behind the net, drops it off. From behind the row, now with a lead pass, that goes over the stick of McMurray down the ice, and it goes for icing. Andrus is going to take this draw now. Vespa is digging away at it as well. Off to the side, slapped around the boards for Shaw to try and get it out, and it gets tipped off the boards. Hill coming after it here on the other end. And that is going to be an icing call. Played almost 3 minutes here, period number 3. That's back off to the corner. It's a turnover for Vespa, trying to throw it up in front. It gets taken away there by Justin Shaw. Lead pass up through center, went over the stick, all the way in on net, and covered up there by Hicks. Here comes a chance to win that draw. Off to the corner, tipped out, and a back up through center. Good job there by Ben Shaw to be back there to sweep it away. Over here to the side, Shaw's coming back after this in his own end. Ben Shaw from his own zone tried to get it out. Got it up here for Tassler. We didn't like the way he was shooting it, so he pushed it off there for Jackson Broadhagen to try and get it out of his own end. Here's a shot on net. It's steered off to the right by Mundy. Right in front, of hit the back end of the goal and comes to the other side for Evan Hay to try and win the battle. Hay had some help as they get it out for Cole Tassler. Tassler's coming in. It's going to be a Belleville penalty. Tassler's trying to rewrite the penalty there, but we are going to get a penalty coming to Belleville, so another Toros power play coming up. It's going to be Trace Whitlock who will take the draw. It goes back to the line for Braden Fair. Walking out from the face-off circle, shot! It's just over the mark. Coming around the other side to keep it in. And that just came out over the line, and we'll get a whistle. McMurray won that draw as I try and put it in for Taslow, dumps it in deep. Stood off to the right there by Hicks. Coming around the boards here for Braden Fair to hold it in. Fair pushes it off now for Griffin to try and walk it out. Griffin a shot is stopped there by Hicks. Face-off now is off again to the left. Shot from the line by Fair. Not going to make its way through. Kept in there from the line by Cole Taslow's playing defense here on the power play. Pushes it down low. Right in front of it. And here goes a quick shot. Stopped there by Hicks. Cleared out. That's going to be a high stick. As soon as the Toros touch it. And it gets touched up by Hill. Face-off is won back in their own end by Shaw, who puts it behind the net. Now a chance to try and get out. Here comes a shot. Left pad stopped there by Mundy. Brad Hagan will put it behind his own goal now. And from behind their own net was an opportunity by Ethan Legg. In that right corner trying to win this battle. Hayes going to try and put it in behind the net. Taken away here. And from behind their own goal, they'll start it out. That was dropped off by Legg behind the goal for Shaw, who will take it back. Coming around the side now for a chance to clear it out. Got it up here for Ethan Legg as he drops it off now for Trace Whitlock. Whitlock tried to make his way through and he fires it right into the glove hand of Hicks. Face-off now is off to the right of the Belleville end. And it's going to be Shaw taking a shot. Right pass up by Hicks on that shot from the line. We have 10 seconds left to go on the penalty. From behind the net, it comes over the stick. Found by Belleville, sent down the ice. All the way back into the corner again, where Taslow will scoop it up. Taslow couldn't go with it, though. From the side, he's trying to make his way through. In behind the net, gets followed by Shaw. Big hit there on the other end, as Brad Hagan was taken off his feet. Still loose here from the side as they try and move it out. And it's up through center for Taslow, tries to bring it in. It's drop pass for McMurray, who can't shoot it. McMurray back here to the blue line, a shot by Sickmer is up and into the netting and out of play. Face-off now is off to the left end of the Belleville goal, trying to flip this out. It'll be over here to the side, keeping it in there from the blue line and getting some help there on the other end. Comes free and Belleville get the opportunity to move it around. Vespa trying to come after this loose puck now. It'll get tipped off the boards where Noah Kay tried to put it in. And it's brought in now by Vespa, who tried to shoot it. And it gets a block shot on the way through. Picked up here by the Toros as they clear it out. Up here for Brock Gardner. Gardner coming up over the line. He'll dump it in. Right off to the corner now for Noah Kay now. From behind the net, they'll flip this out. Gets kept in there by Braden Fair. From their own end, up over the line, it's Parliament a shot. Stopped there by Mundy. And then it squeaks into the goal. Mundy made the initial stop, but it made its way squeaking into the net. And that'll make it a 7-2 game. Face-off now to be taken by Whitlock here from center. Up from their own, a big hit there to come in. And that was Gardner who took his man down. Blockered off to the right by Mundy. Brock Gardner tried to get it out of his own end. Got kept in by Belleville. And another big hit there right at the blue line. And this time Mundy taking no chances. Will cover that up. Face-off now is off to the right. Quick shot is on net. And cleared away here by the Toros. Cole Tashla through center. Noah Kay coming after it now. Shot on net. Right kick save there by Hicks. Trying to win this battle now. From out of his own end. Gets taken down. Kept in here by Hill, who can't go with it as he went sliding into the boards. From his own end. Gets knocked down by Noah Kay. Kay coming after here again. And we're going to get a penalty. And it looks like it's going to go to Belleville. Face-off will be taking place right here in front of us between Logan McMurray and Willis. Over the stick of Griffin and back in the zone. Racing after it there was Logan McMurray along with Griffin. From their own end moves it over here. Evan Hay was one of the people in that scrum. He'll take the penalty for the Toros. DeVoe Smith with a pass to the side. And Willis was trying to set it up in front for Smith. Lightfoot over here to the side. Trying to find his way in. He has a hit there on the other side against McMurray as they try and tip it out. Skating it out from his own end, he brings it in. He'll cut right to the center and not going to be able to shoot it. Pushes it off to the side. Here comes a shot by Whitlock. Snagged into the air by Hicks. Face-off is coming off to his left. And it's going to be Whitlock who takes this draw. Taken away here out of their own end. He's going to tip it out and find that loose puck. From their own end, it gets picked off there from center. Bringing it up over the line is Vespa. Shot. It goes in wide. Trying to clear it out. There's a shot. Stopped again by Mundy. And he'll hold on to it. Face-off coming off to the right of the Toros end. Trying to skate there was Whitlock up over the line. Whitlock's got to get around his defender. He'll take it from behind the net. Drops it back to the line for Braden Fair. Fair's not going to be able to shoot that as it goes back in behind. Another big hit in behind the goal to try and corral his man. It's in that right corner to try and get it back here to the blue line. Coming out through center. Good job there by Legg to try and stick to his man. Off to the side there was Brock Gardner. He's in a battle here against Gallagher in the corner. And somebody's going to go to the box. Face-off coming off now to the left of the Toros end. It wins it. Colehausen coming after it. It's back in behind the goal. Trying to walk it out. He'll take it to the face-off circle, but drop it back to the line. From behind the goal, he tried to set it up. Taken away here by the Toros and sent out. Over the stick of Rolls, who will move it back here to the side. Shaw tried to stick there on the other end. Not there, and tipped away there by Colehausen. Noah Kay with a big hit as he almost put his man into the boards. Hausen will get it again. His lead pass is broken up. From up out of the road end, they lead it with Rolls. Now kept in here by Rolls again. Rolls in front. Good block on the way through. Trying to keep it in. He sweeps it out, but kept in there by Smith. Right to the front of the net. Gets stopped. Rebound is poked in wide. Right in front of the net. And that'll be back in behind their own goal now for Smith. Smith moving it up through center for Parliament. Bringing it in there was Willis. Cleared away and out of their own end. And getting it over here for Lightfoot, who tries to bring his way through. Lightfoot's coming up over the line. He'll take it in behind the net and keep control of it. Lightfoot taken away here on the other end. DeVoe Smith puts it down low, right in front. Good job by Broadhagen, got a stick on it. Setting it up to the side now for Davis. Davis a shot through a screen and he scores. A redirection, I believe, out in front by Parliament is the one who gets that to make it 7-3. Level 55 is Gallagher who got his last stick on that for Belleville. As they try and bring this one in. Right back in behind the net, goes over the stick of Mundy. Taking a hit there on the other end. Gallagher trying to win the battle. Leg as well. Here comes Simmons in, looking for the hit. Here comes Trace Whitlock. Whitlock trying to make his way through. Takes it from behind the net and shoots and scores! What a shot by Trace Whitlock from a bad angle, puts it up and over Hicks, and it's an 8-3 game. Face-off gets won by the Toros in their own end and gets sent in. Racing after it there on the other end was Griffin, who tried to move it in. From his own zone, he moves it up through the center. Getting around the defender now is tried a shot. Steered off to the left by Mundy. Trying to win this battle in the left corner. Whitlock goes after it. Or Hausen, sorry. Cole Hausen will fire it around. Trying to keep it in. Good job here again by Foster. Foster takes his man off the puck, and here comes a chance. Up through center now for Griffin, who flips it all the way down into the corner. He's going to try and win this race. From behind the net, taken away here by Belleville, who slap it around. In behind the goal, they try and win this battle. Couldn't get it back to the line for Cole Hausen. So it's back in behind the net it goes, as that's going to be Griffin coming after it on the left-hand side. Clearing it away, gets knocked down by Hill at center as he dumps it right back in. From behind the own goal, he starts it out. Going to start with a pass here to the side for Foster, who can't get to it. Right back in the zone. Racing after it there is Leg. He's got to put his legs to use as he goes off to the corner. Trying to win the battle as we approach the last minute of play of period number 3. We get some roughing in behind the goal as this third period, both teams have been kind of roughing it up with each other. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Trying to win it there was no okay. Here comes a shot. Steered off to the left by Alan Mundy. Kept in here by Rolls, who can't get to it. As Shaw couldn't get to the front of the net. Turnaround shot, and they score off the post and in to make it now 8-4. Face-off gets one there back in their own end. Slips it out. Knocked down here by Belleville. Trying to get around the defender. Here comes a chance now. It's Griffin who gets tripped up. We are in the last minute of play of period number 3. As mentioned, we'll have under 18 AA as well. They are also going to take on Belleville in just a little bit. They'll have one more game after that where they travel to Northam, or they have 2 more games after that, traveling to Northumberland tomorrow, and then their final regular season game versus North Durham. The regular season is winding down here for this under 15 AA team as well. Lightfoot tried to throw that up in front with 30 seconds left. Trying to win this battle on the left-hand side. Here comes a chance now for Willis, who's not going to be able to shoot it. So we'll push it off to the left. In behind the goal there for DeVoe Smith. DeVoe Smith trying to win the battle behind the net. 15.1 seconds. Here we go again with some fighting in behind the goal between these two teams. "15 seconds left to go here in the game. See if we can kill off this last 15 seconds without any more rough stuff, as both teams have been roughing it up all through this third period. That's what happens when the score starts to get out of control a little bit. That goes down the ice. Going past Lightfoot. Hicks is going to leave it behind his own goal for Lightfoot. And that is going to do it here for the game. A big game here for your Clairton Toros, who had 3 goals in that first period, 4 in the second, and then added 1 more by Trace Whitlock in that third period. And they double up on the Belleville Bulls, 8-4. Stay tuned. Under 18 AA action coming up.